So constants are one of the four things that you can put into a formula, and it's very easy to understand. Now, as you will soon learn, Excel has the wonderful capability that allows you to pull in values from other cells and use them in your formula. Well, a constant is just exactly the opposite of that. It is when a value is entered directly into a formula instead of being pulled up from another cell. So constants can come in the form of numbers, any number, let's say 2 or -4 or 3.14, which is the value of pi. Any negative, positive, decimal, any number can be a constant as long as it is entered directly into the formula. Text can also be a constant, although they cannot function by themselves in a formula, as you will see later on. And some other type of constant can also be a logical value, such as true or even false. False. Okay, so these are all constants. The overarching definition is that they are entered into a formula explicitly instead of being called up from another cell. Operators are the tools that we use in Excel to do mathematical calculations with. They are exactly the same as the ones you've learned about in primary school, and they do the exact same function, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. The only thing is that their symbols might look a little bit different in some instances. Okay, so first up we have addition, and to do that we use a plus sign. So let's type equals 3 plus 3. We're adding 3 plus 3. So we have an equal sign that shows that we do a formula. And then we have a constant 3 and an operator in the form of a plus and then another constant 3. And to show that we're done, we can hit enter. Now to do subtraction, we use the minus sign. No surprises here, exactly the same as we did in primary school. While for multiplication, it looks a little bit different. For multiplication, we use the asterisk sign, which is a little star-like symbol. And you can find it by holding down the Shift key and pressing 8 on your keyboard. Okay, so what it does is multiply 3 by 3. Now division is done by using the / symbol. Now mine is located at the bottom right of my keyboard close to the enter key. And you'll find yours there as well. So what it does is divide 3 by 3. Okay, so be careful that you don't use the / symbol, which looks like this. It's slanted towards the back. You should rather use the / symbol, which looks like this, and it's slanted towards the front. The / symbol will give you an error and it will not work. All right. Okay, so the final one we're looking at is the power symbol. Now this is used to raise a number to a certain power, like 2 to the power 2. So the symbol we use for that is the caret symbol, which looks like a little upwards pointing arrow. And you can find it by holding down Shift and pressing the 6 key on your keyboard. So this will raise 3 to the power of 3, which is 27. All right, so now the beauty of this is that you can string these operators one after the other in a formula just as you like. So you can say 3 plus 3 minus 3 times 3 divided by 3 to the power of 3. Okay, let's see where that brings us. 5.666. Okay, well, you don't need to use 3's. You can use any other number you'd like, and you can string one after the other just as you like. So in this formula, we've got constants and operators. All the numbers are constants and all the symbols here are operators, as we've just learned. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at cell references. Now, a cell reference is one of the four things you can put into a function, which are constants, operators, cell references, and functions. And it's very useful. It allows cells in your spreadsheet to talk to other cells in the spreadsheet. So what I've set up here is a sales report that shows the number of shirts that have been sold from Monday to Friday. Okay, so Monday we've sold 5 shirts, and Tuesday 4 shirts, Wednesday 9, and so forth. Okay, so now I want to know the total number of shirt sales for the week. So what I can do is to add up all these numbers like so, equals 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 4 plus 3, and hit enter. Okay, that'll show me that the total sales have been 25. Okay, but let's say I've now made a mistake. I've now realized that I've recorded Tuesday's sales wrongly. It should actually have been 6 sales. So when I change that to 6, then I have to go back to this formula and open it up once again and edit the formula, change it, and press enter, and then only will it update. Wouldn't it be nice if I can tell Excel to fetch these numbers from these cells and add them up automatically? Well, for that we use a cell reference. So what a cell reference is, it's just a letter and a number after one another, and it refers to a column and a row. It refers to the column and the row of a cell. So for instance, this cell would have a cell reference of B3. This one would be B4, and this one would be B5. Okay, so let us delete this and let me show you how we use it. Okay, so to start typing our formula, we type equals once again, and then we simply type B3, which is this one. And you can see Excel automatically highlights the cell for us right then and there. Okay, so what will happen now, whenever Excel evaluates this formula, it will go and look in cell B3 and retrieve the value, which is 5 at the moment, and substitute 5 for B3 when it evaluates the formula. Okay, but now we can use this just like any other number. We can add it, we can multiply it, we can use it just as if this were the number 5 itself. Okay, so let's add it. Let's say plus and type B4, and Excel color codes it nicely for us. It selects cell B4 and say plus. Okay, let me show you a very easy way of doing this. Instead of having to type in all those formulas, you can just take your mouse while you're editing the formula and simply click on the cell, and Excel automatically inserts B5, just like that. Okay, let's do the other ones. Plus B6 plus B7, and there we have it. We can press enter. All right, so the total number of shirt sales we see is 27. So now if I change this back to a 4 like it was, watch what happens. The total automatically updates to 25. So this is very powerful in Excel, and this is the use of cell references.